Alright, hello and welcome. This is Aaron with Steel Picking. In this video I'm going to demo a effects pedal that Jacob brought to me. He plays guitar and has a pedal board and has some really cool effects and pedals that he's using. So I've seen a lot of videos with this particular pedal for guitar. So I'm pretty much going to be doing this cold, just experimenting with the pedal, showing you some of the settings on it, but to see how it might apply for the steel guitar. So what we're looking at is a Keeley Caverns pedal, and the cool thing about this one in particular is that it's two effects pedals in one. You have a reverb and you have a delay incorporated in the same pedal. Another thing that I'm impressed about, it's American made. It's made in, I believe the factory's in Oklahoma. So that's a plus to me. I mean, and it's well made and it's well thought out, and it's got some, like I said, I've watched some of the guitar videos and it's really a cool pedal. So I think the thing is listing for around $189. But again, you're using you're getting two effects pedals in one. So and looking at it too, and we'll go through some of it, is that it doesn't have a battery in it. It has to have a power source. So to me, that's not a negative. That's a plus. That way you have a consistent source of power to it by hooking it up to a board or a power strip, and Jacob's let me borrow his here. So let's look at this and see what you think. So this is the Keeley Caverns pedal. Again, it's an American made pedal, and Jacob will have a link to where you can find this, and if you'd be interested in purchasing it or whatever. So let's look at the I'm going to show you, I have no effects on my guitar. I'm coming straight out of my guitar into the amplifier, so this would be the sound for that. Okay, so no reverb, no delay. I've even bypassed like the black box. And what I'm doing too on this this Roland amp that I'm using, it has an effects loop built into the amp, so I have the pedal going through the effects loop. So let's look at the reverb feature on this pedal. So I'm going to turn it on, and on this it has a three effects that you can get right here by this toggle switch. It has they call it a shimmer, a spring, and a modulation. The spring setting is supposedly emulating a like a 60s spring reverb. So we'll look at that now, and I'm going to just play the E9 tuning. So here's with the just not even working with it yet. Okay, so let me cut it off, let you listen to it again dry. Okay, with the pedal on. And again, this is just with the toggle switch on spring. Okay, so that's pretty good. I like that. Okay, now to me that's a good reverb sound. It has some more things here that are interesting. I was watching on this shimmer. Let me show you what that is. That's going to be controlled with this rate button. play a little bit with that now. Okay, so let's work with that a little bit. Okay, I could see using that like with a group, using almost like a vocal sound. So let's play with that just a little bit more. This is with a shimmer on. So again, using like some single note playing, I think that would be a pretty cool thing. So now also on this toggle switch, we can go over to, it says modulation. So let's look at that and see what that does. Okay, to me you're getting more like a Leslie type sound. Okay, that's a good sound there. So again, you can let's experiment with that a little bit on our setting. I could see where you could use that. That's a nice Leslie sound. So that's on this, just in the reverb setting, you're using the modulation on this toggle switch. Okay, so let's now look at the delay. Okay, so again, this half of the pedal is set up for the delay. This half is set up for the reverb. So let's turn the delay on and listen to it just a second. Okay, even within this now, you have a light and a deep setting on the toggle switch here. so let's look at the repeats. Time is simply, you can adjust how quick the repeats come back to you, or how long. Okay, to me you have quite a bit of variation there. Okay, so let's see what this deep setting does here on this toggle. Okay, to me another almost like a flange or like a Leslie type sound. Okay, so that's setting on the delay on the deep setting. So let's play with that just a little bit with the rate. Okay, so let's try back on the light setting, and let's also include the reverb in here and see what we've got. So this is both the pedals in essence on. Okay, so let's put this back over here on the reverb. We're going to put it back on the middle one, which is spring, which is just a basic straight up reverb sound. Alright, so let's put this on the rate. Okay, then again, going back here, you can do the shimmer. Again, I can see where you could use this like in a real slow ballad, maybe doing some with the groove. I think that would work out real cool. Just padding some chords in behind. Okay, so again, this is the Keeley Caverns pedal. Like I said, I've never sat down and really played it or plugged it up, so I see a lot of, you could probably spend a lot of time tweaking and getting sounds that you would like. Uh, Again, to me, the benefit is you're actually getting two pedals in one. You're getting a reverb and a delay. So it's got a good sounding delay. And then on the reverb, you've got basically three different things you can do with it. You've got this shimmer. So you get this ethereal type sound. Then in the middle setting on this toggle, you basically have like a Fender. Then on the modulation, I think what we said, we have kind of like almost like a Leslie. So that's a pretty cool sound. Okay, then on the delay, you've got a lot of variation on that too. All right, so I hope this is something that interested you. And again, I hadn't seen anything on the steel using it, so I thought it'd be interesting to kind of share it with you. I believe, like I said, I think it's listed for around $189, but for a reverb pedal and a delay pedal together, that's not bad at all. The only other thing, like I said, though, it's not equipped with a battery. You have to have some kind of power source. So Jake may put a link to the one he's using. It seems to be, I see a lot of guitar players using this pedal, and it seems to work out good for a good power source to go with this Keeley Caverns pedal. So hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you think. As always, Jake and I just thank you for watching and your support, for your kind comments. If you like what we're doing, we appreciate the comments, appreciate hitting the like button. And we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. If you have any suggestions on things you'd like to see or things that we can do, we have some things kind of on the back burner that we've been asked to do, so I'm trying to get to a few of those requests. Also, we're trying to work on a beginner's course, so we're going to be working on that too in the future for some of our players that are just getting started with the steel, and we appreciate them, and we want to try to help them out best we can. So as always, for Jacob and I, just appreciate you and keep picking.